Alright guys, welcome back to Crunch Time, the show you get the best NBA DFS picks each and every day. Today, actually don't know, I think we have, 5-game slate, Chris? Should have checked. Yep. 5-game slate today. It's a good number. Not too small, not too big. Joined as always with Chris here, aka Chrissair, not Chrissair DFS. The DFS is silent there. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm excited for the slate. I didn't get to put hair gel in today. Someone's in the bathroom, so maybe I'll do that in a few minutes if the bathroom's available. And yeah, I'm excited for the slate.
Are you planning on leaving me here just to go do your hair gel?
Yeah, if I hear the bathroom door open, I'll probably go in there to get some hair gel in.
Well, I need some like good filler content today then if I'm gonna have to stall while
Like,
you do your hair gel.
it's a quick process. It'll take me like 10 seconds.
Yeah, nice sweater today. You look kind of cozy. I don't think we've seen that one before. Is that a new one here?
I'm not sure. I've had it for a while.
Nice, nice. But yeah, guys, let us know in the chat how you guys are doing, how you guys did last night. I think we had some good success yesterday. I did okay, made some money back, but didn't win too much. Yeah, I think some members did quite well, so good to see that. People here kind of build their own lineups here, use our optimizer, use our projections to do well. So I like to see people kind of diversifying from just like the straight optimals sometimes. Always fun to see that. But yeah, let's get into some tweets here. Did you
I was
want to
gonna
touch on
say,
that?
yeah, I think FanDuel kind of sucked. We had a lot of Keldon Johnson. I think he played like 20 minutes. Didn't have Tatum. Sabonis matched Giannis, so that wasn't good. But DraftKings crushed. I think the optimal got up to like 333. If you played that, you would have went like 5x, 6x in your tournaments. So yeah, DK crushed. FanDuel didn't. Just how it works sometimes.
Yep. Got Hasty in the chat. Sup, boys? Robert here. Says Robin here. A.K.A. Robin Lopez. What's up, Robin Lopez? Hasty says rom-com Chris.
Rom-com Chris. Yeah, I like that.
With the sweater. Yeah. But yeah, let's go over some of these results here. First up, you. Well, actually, before we do that, I want to mention this tweet. I think you did 2 birds with 1 stone here. So today you did the success tweet and also the we're live tweet in one go. I don't think I've seen that before. I kind of like that format there. Yeah.
It's a little easier, so I just scheduled that one. It's easier to do.
Yeah, it says we are live on YouTube to discuss our favorite picks for the NBA slate, which we'll get into. I think we have some great picks today, Chris. We've been on fire this NBA season. Check out some results for our members last night and then the YouTube link. I like that one. But yeah, first up, you here. I got some DraftKings, like you said. DraftKings did quite well there. And then we have some Champagne here, college basketball. That's actually pretty good, college basketball, 3x there. Did you do some single entry tournaments there?
I mean, I couldn't find much action yesterday. I wish I found more, but yeah, I think after the first set of games, I was like 10x. I was winning $1,000 from this lineup. Obviously, all these players played in the early games, and then after that, the second set of games came around. I dropped a little bit, but still made profit here. And then with DK, I think this was the second optimal. Yeah, so I wanted Jaylen Brown a lot. I thought he was a lock yesterday, so I plugged him in. He wasn't in the optimal. Like I said, the optimal got like 333. This one got 317, but still really good results here. I think I shipped one small tournament. Yeah, that was good stuff there.
Solo ship or shared ship?
Solo.
Okay, that's good to hear. Yeah, definitely nice to see that. Next up, we have Chris again here with some NHL. Is that Patrice Bergeron on there or some other one?
Yeah, Patrice Bergeron.
How old is he? Because I recognize the name, so they must be old.
Probably like 34. Let me see.
Yeah, I also know Stamkos over
35.
here.
Yeah, you could go through who you know. I'm gonna get my hair gel real quick.
Yeah, I know Patrice Bergeron here. Don't know Point. Stamkos. Steven Stamkos. That guy's a scorer. I know that. He's good. Used to be on Tampa, I believe. I don't know if he's still there. Johnson over there sounds like a basketball player name. Hronik, don't know that. Myers, I think that's the Canucks guy. Tall, big defender, I think. Pasternak, I think that's how you say it. I heard of his name. Don't really know him. Richie, don't know him. And then Vasilevsky. Yeah, that guy. I think he's a good goalie. I think he's also Tampa. Not sure though. But yeah. But yeah, this is pretty good results. I guess we gotta wait for Chris to come back here before we can ask him what he sees here. But let's see what the chat is doing. Centers are rough tonight from Jaden. Let me take a look actually. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, we got Embiid, Jokic, Gobert, Capella, Kenner. Let's see the best value center. Canner seems to be the best value
Yeah,
play today.
Canner's nice today.
Yeah. Actually, we don't have the projected ownerships yet, so that's kind of interesting. We usually do, but maybe we'll probably get that up later. But yeah, Canner looks to be the most interesting center play here today. I think he's been smashing his price tag. He's got the opportunity, so I think Canner seems pretty nice.
Yeah, Canner with no Dame is going to be very popular.
Yeah.
He's going to be chalk.
Yeah. But yeah, let's go back into. Well, actually, let's go back into this one, Chris. I went over all the guys who I know here. Read everyone's name here. Stalled for a bit.
I mean, that's all we needed. We could just go to the next one.
Okay. Wait, I wanted to confirm. Vasilevsky plays for Tampa?
Yep.
Nice. Stamkos still Tampa?
Yep.
Nice. Bergeron used to be Boston?
He's still Boston.
Still Boston. That's good to hear. And then Myers is the Canucks defender guy?
Myers? No.
Who's that?
Canucks didn't play yesterday.
Who's Myers?
I think he's on the Flyers.
Oh, okay. I got that one wrong then. But yeah, next up here, Days work here. Days O work. Shout out to him. He's been killing it. Very, very good DFS player for sure. So I love to have I love to have these like guys who play high stakes here with us as well. Really good to see that. So Days work here. He's been playing higher stakes, having a lot of success here. Likes our projections a lot. Very helpful in the community. Actually helps a lot of our members out. Gives out his favorite plays whenever people ask him. So shout out to him. Seems like he was probably close here. I think when you're like 19th out of 200,000, like it's like anything goes. Like you could probably you're super close to shipping it. Like it's probably the difference of like, I don't know, last 2 minutes, last minute, like someone gets a block, someone gets a steal. Like LaMelo the other day, he got like 10 seconds left, got the steal from Embiid, hit the three, and then like that's a 6-point swing there. So just things like that I feel like are the difference when you're up here at 19 out of 200,000. So probably really close there.
You're gonna love this comment in the chat. You might want to read it by Brent.
Let's see what he says. Who's Gutip? See that guy crushing 50-50s on FanDuel? Oh, that's a good one. That's me. Yeah.
I don't think he knew that was you.
Actually,
How would he know it's you? It's not like
that's
it's
true.
not like the name is anywhere.
Well, it's only on my Twitter, but yeah, actually, you wouldn't know.
I mean, maybe he does. He just said he didn't know.
Yeah, that's me. So
that probably makes you feel good.
yeah, it makes me feel like, like you guys can listen to the host as well, not just the co-host here. Got some DFS stuff in my head as well. So just for basketball though, I don't know the other sports. I know how to like play the optimizer and do all that stuff, but like I know basketball well. But yeah, quarter arcade so sharp, Chris from Days. Great results there. You can see this lineup here. What do you think of it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to spend too much time on it, but he got 19th out of 200K, so he was definitely live for a takedown. Usually when you play tournaments, you judge your success by how many lineups you have in the top 1%. Not sure how many he had, but obviously this one was really high up there. So yeah, he definitely had a shot here.
Yeah, and I mean, going back on this chart here that FanDuel gives out, like 19th out of 200,000 definitely wouldn't land you there. Like I feel like you should be like, like a little bit higher up there.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you before.
It doesn't feel so nice. Like 19th and you're like all the way here on the chart. I don't like that. But what can you do? What can you do about that? This one's actually really blurry. Not sure what happened there, Chris.
Yeah, it's just a smaller, or it wasn't cropped, that's why. But I think you could see if you zoom in a bit, it was like 25 to 250. Obviously, the top line up here was actually the optimal 333.25. So yeah, he put in $5. He got 220, I believe, in this contest. So what is that, like 20x? No, not. What is that?
That's like 10,
It's like
10x, a bit
30x.
more than 10x.
No, 10x is 50.
Wait, which one? I thought you said 20 to 250. My bad.
No, $5 to 220. Yeah. Anyways, good results there. That was the optimal, like I said.
What is that, like 41x?
Probably, yeah. I don't know.
41x. But yeah, Or sorry, a bit more than 41. 44. But yeah, it's enough math
I
off the top
got
of my
I
head.
got a comment from Rondo. He said your hair looked better with no gel.
Yeah, it looks kind of rushed today, Chris.
Oh, I thought it looked fine
I feel like it looks a little wet, maybe a bit too much gel, maybe rushing. I'm not sure, but I mean,
because I didn't get to put it in when my hair was wet. I had to put it in when my hair was dry.
yeah.
I had to wait too
Hasty's
long.
Hasty's saying, what about LeBron getting that girl tossed the other day?
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't see
I
that.
mean, yeah, I think something was with his husband. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't see that one, but
I mean, her husband. Sorry.
Harry
His
Giles
husband.
is in a low-key smash spot from Trigga. Hasty says, who's the Karen now? And then Trigger's saying on the Canner's pick that I had, he says Canner's going to foul out in the first 5 minutes and be going to make him look foolish.
I don't know. I think the offense is going to run through Cantor, so I definitely like Cantor today.
Yeah. KJ says, I don't think Canner plays great tonight. Honestly, I think his pick and roll with Dame, I don't know how he's going to play tonight. With no Dame, sorry. No pick and roll with no Dame.
I don't know. I still don't mind it. Like he can still get pick and rolls with Anthony Simons. He gets a lot of points from offensive rebounds, so I don't know. I'm still good. I'm still good with him. I definitely think it's a bump up.
Yeah. But yeah, we got some more success here in the Discord. As always, lots of success here. I guess we can just skim through it quickly, Chris. You got your boy here, changed his name. How do you say his name now? Brandon's name?
Yeah, I think that was yesterday.
Yeah, how do you,
Stuff was
do you know how to say
yesterday.
the name now or not?
Vin Gleasel.
Is that a good one?
I don't know. It's like Vin. What's his name? Vin.
Vin
I don't know.
Diesel?
We should move on to this slate. We've been here for 15 minutes.
Okay.
Definitely got to get to the slate.
Okay. Okay, let's get into the slate then, Chris. 10 teams playing today, 5-gamer. Let's just do the quick overview. Where do we find our value? What's the big news today?
So obviously Dame is out. So we have value there with some of the Blazers guys. We also have Dallas in a good spot here. So my favorite stud is probably Luca. I like KP as well. Oladipo's resting, so a lot of interest in John Wall. Yeah, I mean for the most part, like Blazers value, Dallas Mavericks spend ups, maybe the Warriors spend ups as well. I really like the Warriors Mavericks game.
Yep. And then just another question. Any big news that we're kind of like that's up in the air still?
I don't think so. Oh yeah, Trae Young is questionable. That's the big thing. He's on the back end of a back-to-back. They might rest him.
Yeah.
We'll have a ton of value from the Hawks if he's out. I think Porzingis might also be questionable. Maybe he's probable now. I'm not sure, but yeah, those are the two main guys.
Yep. Turner confirms it's Vin Diesel, Chris. That's what I
Yeah,
said.
Vin Diesel. Yeah,
KJ says I like Zingis tonight. Warriors got no big men.
yeah, I like Zinger a lot, but we have to keep an eye on him. Back end of a back-to-back. That's the concern with him.
Yeah, he's a stick, a twig. He's no Boucher, that's for sure. Boucher is like a rock. He's got like the LeBron never gets injured kind of thing going for him. But yeah, definitely not Zingis there. Hasty says he's not a dog. What do you think of that one, Chris?
Yeah, he's not, but he can block shots. He can rack up fantasy points very quickly.
Yeah. Rajon Rondo in the chat, he's pumping his own tires. He's saying Rajon Rondo lock if Trae is out.
Yeah, let's get into the slate. Like we'll go over this stuff, but yeah, Rondo's definitely in play. If Trey's out, he's gonna be the chalk.
Okay, you're super eager to get into the slate. Let's do it. First game here, Golden State against Dallas. We'll do Golden State Warriors first. Over there we have James Wiseman. He's out for them, and Eric Pascal, questionable. Last time he played, he was a good option in DFS. He ended up doing a lot of exercise there for me. I think he had like 4 points in the whole game. I'm not sure how many minutes he played there. Can load that up when I ask Chris about the rosters, who he likes here. But starters for the Warriors, we have Curry, Oubre, Wiggins, Toscano, Anderson, and Green. Who do you like there, Chris?
Yeah, so like I said, this is my favorite game of the slate to target. I also think it's going to be the most popular, maybe other than the Blazers, but like in general, this is my favorite game. So on the Warriors here, I'll start with Steph Curry. I like him a lot. He's 9-8 on FanDuel. I think we can get there. It's a
Nine
little bit
nine.
expensive, but yeah, 9-9. Oh yeah, sorry, 9-9 on FanDuel, 9-8 on DK. But yeah, he's a little expensive, but I think we might be able to get there, especially if we get some more value opening up if Trae Young is out. But right now, I like him. I think he can fit. I think we can fit him in. Other than him, I have interest in guys like Oubre. He's 5-3 on FanDuel now. So he was priced down a bit. 5-4 on DK. I'm also fine with that. I think his play kind of like he fits the FanDuel scoring system a little better with the 3 points for blocks and steals. So I like him a little more on FanDuel, but definitely don't have an issue with him in DraftKings if you want to go there in tournaments. Draymond Green, another guy that I have a lot of interest in. He played a season high in minutes last game. Obviously, Wiseman missed that game. I think Looney went out at halftime. So Draymond played 36 and a half minutes. That's his season high. Before that, it was around 31, maybe 31 and a half. So yeah, with these minutes, I really like him a lot today. I think he plays somewhere between 34 and 36 today again. So a ton of interest in Draymond. Obviously, triple double upside. I like him on both sites. 5-8 on FanDuel. On DraftKings, he's 5-2, so definitely a better price on DK, but still don't mind him in FanDuel cash games. Juan Toscano Anderson, I just hate this guy. I don't want to play him. He got hot last game with his shot. That's why he got there. But yeah, I definitely can't play him, even if he's starting.
Why do you
Maybe
hate
on
him?
DK, I just don't think he's a good player.
Yeah.
He's just out there setting screens. Like, we don't need him. We don't have interest in him. Maybe on DK 3.5, but on FanDuel for 4.9, there's probably no way I'm touching that.
Yeah, don't touch that. Jaden says he likes Wall tonight. Quickly, Chris, what do you think of that?
Yeah, I like
none.
Wall a lot as well.
Yeah. Trigger says Boucher's chiseled like a Greek statue. Agree with that commentary there, analysis. He says Jazz gonna bust you up tonight, Rondo. Sorry.
What did he say? Did Rondo respond to that?
Rondo said, my tire's already pumped. LFG, Rondo. No response after that. I guess Rondo's not a dog. Doesn't have that dog in him.
Definitely
Henry
does.
Huh?
He definitely does.
Not right now. Not in the chat. Not online. Henry Gold says Dorian Finney-Smith should be sent to Pluto.
I like Hasty says Thomas loves that guy. Yeah, Thomas does love that guy. Dodo.
Yeah. And then Trigger says Curry's going to get doubled today. Mavs doubled Trae last night, and he has shooters around him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Curry's been dealing with this all season, all his career really. Obviously before he had the super team there, but I definitely think he can handle it. His down games are usually in blowouts. This game projects to stay close. I like using Curry as a run back with Luka, so I'm not too concerned about the double teaming.
Yeah, if we just look at his game log here, because which of these teams, wouldn't every team double team him pretty much here?
Yeah, I mean, he gets. I don't know if he gets hard doubled most games, but I know against the Raptors and Pacers, he got they were playing box and 1, triangle and 2. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not concerned about it.
Yep. Let's see, you got some more chat here on this game, Chris. Emfer says Oubre kills me every time I play him. ... I kind of feel like that about him too, actually.
Yeah, I mean he's pretty volatile. So if you don't want to play him in cash games, I completely understand. He has a very large range of outcomes. So yeah, but he has upside as well. He can get you 3-4 steals and blocks.
Yeah.
So definitely has a ceiling.
Got the response from Jean Rondo. He says 2-time champ. Not sure what more you guys want. And then he says at Hasty, Rondo going to give Gobert the vintage Rondo fake at the rim. And then he says at Hasty, come over, Ryan. We can watch it live.
You know the fake he's talking about?
Yeah, the pass fake.
Yeah, the fake layup, spin, go up.
Yeah, I don't think do you think he still has that in him?
I think I got you with that when we played last.
I probably, actually. Right now, yeah, probably. But yeah, let's get into the other half here, Dallas side. Over there, we have Kristaps Porzingis. He's probable for them, like you said, Chris. Started with Doncic, Richardson, Dorian Finney-Smith, Maxi Kleber, and Porzingis. Finney-Smith still not in Pluto, not just yet. But who do you like on the Mavericks today, Chris, against the Warriors?
Did you say still not in Pluto? On Pluto?
Yeah, we didn't send him to Pluto yet.
Oh, we have to?
Yeah, that's what Henry said.
Yeah, I mean, I've some interest in Finney Smith. Like, he's cheap, 3.9K on DraftKings. On FanDuel, he's also cheap, 3.9K as well. So I'm kind of interested in him as a last piece value guy. I don't think we'll play him if we get Trae Young out. We'll obviously have great value from the Hawks, but I don't know. I'm good with him as a last piece. Luka Doncic, he's on the cover of the YouTube video today. He's a lock for me in both formats. He's 10-9 on DraftKings and 11-3 on FanDuel. He just has a lot of upside here. Like, really good matchup against the Warriors. It projects to stay close. Highest over-under on the slate. Yeah. And then also upside if KP rests. Obviously, we have to keep an eye out for that. It's the first game of the slate, so we should know in time. We'll probably know in 8 minutes, actually, once we get that injury report. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Obviously, we'll circle back if KP is out. But as of now, I project KP to be in. Our projections project him to be in as well. So on FanDuel, I have interest in him. He's 7.5K in this matchup. Just really good spot for KP. He hasn't been great recently, but he actually shot 20 times last time, so that's definitely trending upwards. Been getting some double doubles as well. If he gets a few blocks, he hasn't been getting many blocks recently, but if he gets a few, he can definitely reach 50 fantasy points. So I like KP a lot for 7.5 on FanDuel.
Yep. Yeah, definitely looks like we have him at like over 5x value at that price tag. I think that's a pretty good play there. Josh says, can never get Keldon Johnson right on Super Draft. I don't think anyone got him right the other day as well. You said you don't like him as a basketball player. You said there's like a lot of hype around him. I remember a few days ago you said that about him. Ended up being one of the chalkier plays the other night. What happened with him, Chris? Are you back on the Keldon Johnson? Like, you don't think he's a good player?
I don't think I've ever said he's not a good player. I just said I don't like him. Like, he plays for Popovich. Popovich can pull a guy at any time. Minutes aren't very secure. It's not like he's the first or second option, so he kind of relies on like slasher buckets, like, which are pretty like high variance in my opinion. He needs steals and blocks. He played 21 minutes yesterday, so I think he got into early foul trouble, and then they didn't close him as well in the second half. Sorry, fourth quarter. So I don't know. I'm okay with him. I definitely thought he was in a great spot yesterday. No Rudy Gay, no LaMarcus Aldridge. That's usually when he crushes, but obviously didn't work out.
Yeah, my bad. I don't think you said bad player. I think you just said like there's just lots of hype around him for fantasy production, and you didn't really buy into that.
Yeah, I think it was when he was like 6.5K.
Yeah,
I didn't want to play him then.
Yeah, that's a little different than saying bad player. So my mistake there. VN Jones says, "Greeting guys, a little late, but I'm here for your fire. Welcome, good to have you here." Hasty says he can't come over to Rondo's place because of COVID. Definitely COVID safe here. Probably wears like 6 masks. Hasty. How many masks do you recommend, Chris?
Probably at least 10. I think
10.
the number was 6 feet. We had 6 feet of masks. Is that the number?
Yeah, 6 feet of masks is the bare minimum that you need. 10 feet if you want to be like extra safe. David says, let's see, the year Golden State getting beat bad on the road.
Yeah, that was probably when we were talking about the Warriors, but it's a tight spread here, so I don't know. I'm not too concerned about the blowout. It always kind of seems like they either blow the other team out or get blown out, but I don't know. I'll trust Vegas here.
Yep. KJ just says, Keldon Johnson, Jaylen Brown let me down yesterday. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Let's just get into the next game. I'll go through some more chat afterwards. Next up, we have the Utah Jazz against the Atlanta Hawks. Utah side first. Over there, we have Elijah Hughes out for them. And then starters, we have Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Bogdanovich, Royce O'Neal, and Gobert. Any interest at all in any of the Jazz players today, Chris, against Atlanta?
So yeah, it's a really good matchup here. That's the main thing. They're healthy, so we don't have too much interest, but someone like Donovan Mitchell, I don't mind him in tournaments, maybe a last piece in cash. He's 7.8K on FanDuel. But we have a pretty high spread here. It's 8.5. So with this spread, I kind of think that Trae Young actually sits, just looking at it. I think if they were healthy, the spread would be maybe around 5 or 6. But I don't know. I kind of think Trae Young sits here just looking at the spread. So I don't have too much interest in these guys. Like I said, Donovan Mitchell is fine on FanDuel. Rudy Gobert is the guy on DraftKings. He's always a little too cheap there. He's 7.5K. That price tag really fits today in cash games, so I don't mind him as a last piece there at center. I think those two are the main guys I have interest in.
Yep. Hasty says should be a battle Clint versus Rudy today. What do you think of that one?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's not really a battle. Like those two guys aren't really ball dominant, like post dominant, post plays. They don't do that thing. They're sort of like cleanup guys. Just get easy buckets from drop off passes.
Do you think so you said Trae might not play today based on the spread?
Yeah, I don't think Trae Young plays today.
Do you think that's gonna impact Clint Capella with the drop offs? Obviously, Trae Young's a good playmaker, draws in the defense there.
I mean, yeah, I don't have interest in Clint Capella just because of his price tag, but I don't know. Maybe. I don't really have a strong lean with your question, but yeah, maybe.
Okay. Let's do it. Next half here, Atlanta. Over there we have Kongwu, questionable for them. Trae Young, questionable, like you said. Hunter is out for them, and then Herder, probable starters. We have Young, Herder, Reddish, Collins, Capella. Yeah, obviously if Young sits here, who do you think is going to get the starting role today for them? And then who do you have interest there?
Every time Young has sat, it's been Rondo. So I think Rondo here is a great play. This game locks at the same time that the slate locks. So yeah, we'll know in time. So that's a good thing. If Trae Young is out, like I think, a bunch of these guys become good plays, especially because what's his name? DeAndre Hunter is out today. He has the knee injury, so we'll have interest in Rondo, Herder, Collins. I mean Reddish as well. As for my favorite plays now, we project Young to be in, so I can't really say these guys are my favorite plays. Obviously, I'll update that in the Discord, but as of now, I like Kevin Herder a lot for 4.5K on FanDuel. No Hunter, like I said, he played 38 minutes last game, 39 the game before that Hunter also missed. So for 4.5K and near 40 minutes, he's just a lock for me in FanDuel cash games. On DraftKings, if Trae Young plays, I don't really have interest in anyone. Like maybe Reddish for 4.7 in tournaments. I think Herder 5.5 is a little too expensive on DK. So not too interested in these guys on DraftKings, but definitely on FanDuel. Herder, assuming that Trae Young plays, and then if Trae Young's out, then we'll jam in a bunch of these guys on both sites.
So if Trae sits, Herder's like a double lock, like lock him in twice, right?
Yeah, if Trae sits, Herder becomes like 100% owned.
Yeah. Rondo's asking about himself. He's saying, am I a lock at 4.3K?
Yeah, for sure.
Seems 5 cheap.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If Trae Young's out, obviously.
Hasty says they both play drop coverage out of the pick and roll all day. Shooter's going to shoot.
The Jazz and the Hawks?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so yeah, it makes me like Herder even more.
Yeah. Jaden asked about Herder. You said that already. Sports Simmer says he's 2-0 with the optimizer since he won the giveaway. Good to hear that. He says I had 317.5, 28th place yesterday. It's good to see.
DraftKings, I think he's a DraftKings guy. That's nice.
Yeah, good to see. Vian Jones says if Trae sits, that'll throw this slate wacky for sure. Do you think that'll make it wacky or not? There's not that much news that we're waiting for. I feel like that would be the worst, right?
I mean, it'll obviously flip the slate on its head. Like the build's construction will just be completely different. So in that way, in that sense, it becomes wacky. But I think it'll just become a lot more chalky if that happens as well.
Yeah, but I mean, at least it's like a 5-game slate, so Oh yeah, I guess the chalkiness isn't. You don't really like that when it's like super super chalky for every play, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Hasty says Prince Money. KJ says I think you can make a solid lineup running both Steph and Luka. Looking at all the cheap value plays. I guess we can get into that afterwards. See what we get. Trigger says who the hell is playing center for the Warriors?
Toscano Anderson, Draymond. Yeah, they're going small.
Toscano Anderson, really?
He played center for them last time, yeah, last game.
Wow.
Pascal, yeah, Pascal he didn't really play center for them though. I don't think they. Pascal, he's not. Is he out? Did we get confirmation?
He's out today.
I thought he was questionable.
No, he just got out right now.
Oh, 1 minute ago? Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, he was playing. He wasn't playing center. I don't think he was playing anything. Like he was just on the court. I don't know what he was playing. Like I think he was just playing cardio, getting some exercise, getting ready for something else, not basketball. But yeah, Stadia Wizzy says Draymond saw 36 minutes. Is he the play? I think you mentioned Draymond. You said for the minutes, definitely a good play today, right?
Yeah. So Pascal's out now. Draymond becomes an even better play. Yeah, I love Draymond today. He played 36 minutes last game. They need him to play heavy minutes now without Wiseman, Looney, Pascal. So definitely have interest in Draymond.
Yeah. Billy Kid says, sup fellas, just got on. What's up? Welcome here. Ron says Steve Kerr said he'll play center moving forward for the second unit. Toscano Anderson.
About Pascal? Oh,
I'm not sure.
About who?
Probably one of those. I don't know. But Mike says Pascal on the list for him. Is he on your list now, Chris? Watch list?
I don't know. Like, I didn't end up playing him just because we got the Nasir Little news, so I switched to Covington and Draymond. So I kind of got lucky there, and then he was like 100% owned on DK, so that didn't burn me. But I think he is a fine play. I'm not gonna use that small sample size to judge my opinion.
Yeah, me too.
Or to make my opinion.
Didn't make the list for me quite yet, but maybe one more, and he would make my list. I'll give him one more chance. Yeah, his name is Pascal, like skull, like Rajon Rondo said, not Pascal, like Pascal Siakam. SportsSummer says JTA.
Yeah, Juan Toscano Anderson. We mentioned him. I don't like that guy much, but with Pascal out, maybe he's going to pop a little more.
Yeah.
His price tag is a lot better on DK, so I think that's where my main interest will come.
Yeah. Rondo says Chris is out for the season. Trigger says he broke his leg.
I like this comment from Mike. He says Pascal needs to play 2K and learn his strengths and weaknesses.
Doesn't he just chuck a lot? Like he always seems like a high usage guy whenever he's on the court for them.
Yeah, he's like 25% plus every game. So if he got more minutes like we predicted last time out, they didn't play him at the 5, so that's why he was kind of playing his normal minutes. They played Juan Toscano Anderson, so that's why he didn't do too well. But we can open up the popcorn machine and see the rotation
right now.
When we get to that game.
Okay.
Or we already passed it, so I guess we can after we finished.
I'm with Trigger on this one. He saes he has a 1970s jumper.
Yeah,
I agree.
Kind of hangs and like puts his legs back when he jumps.
He really does. He probably played like an old version of 2K, retro 2K version. Saw how the players play there and learned his strengths and weaknesses from that one.
NBA Live.
Yeah, he says he's a Nova boy. Pascal's all right as a role player, nothing more. You really want to load up the popcorn machine, Chris?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, Golden State. Okay, here it is for you, Chris. Golden State.
Yeah, so we can look at the second half after Looney went out, obviously. So they started Toscano Anderson. He actually played a ton of minutes here. But he was hot. That's why I think he played a little extra. And then Pascal, he was playing the 4, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, I think Pascal was playing the 4. They moved Draymond to the 5, so I don't know. I think Toscano Anderson is definitely in play now. Just because he's probably their only big alongside Draymond. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see who they end up starting. It's definitely a thin rotation, so we're going to have a ton of interest here in DFS. Pascal being out also bumps Oubre up. Obviously, Oubre gets a ton of his stuff, his points from his run with the second unit. So without Pascal there, he'll have even higher usage on that second unit. So yeah, that bumps up Oubre for me.
Yeah, Trigger with these comments. He says, "Dude does a butt kick when he shoots."
Yeah.
Justin here, gunning for my job. Good reminder there. He says, "Smash that like button, guys. Make sure you do that." We're doing the giveaway today at 30 likes. So if we get to 30 likes, we'll do a weekly pass giveaway for free. Anyone in the chat for the optimizer that we use here. So definitely, let's get to that. It's a fun segment there. We get like a nice spin wheel going. It's really fun. I like it. We got confetti there. We got some sounds. You don't want to miss that. So we got to get to that. And then every 5 likes after that, we'll do an extra giveaway. So 35, we'll do 2, 40, we'll do 3, 45, 4, and then 50. If we ever get that, we'll do a month to celebrate that. But yeah, Trigger says Kevon Looney out too.
Yeah. Kevon Looney obviously injured his ankle last game.
Yeah, and then we got a comment here. She a gold digger from Peter.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Obviously, it was probably something I said or something you said, but I don't remember.
Sadie Wizzy says, "Why is Eric Gordon PG on FanDuel?"
Yeah, I mean they've been moving their positions around, but it kind of makes it hard to play Eric Gordon today.
Yeah. Trigger likes Porzingod. Henry says, "Never thought the day would come where I'd play Juan Toscano Anderson."
Yeah, I mean it's here.
Yeah, I'm with them on that one. Jaden says, "Because people were getting freebies with him at small forward for Gordon." Yeah. Ampher says, "Better not be a Boban night tonight." You like the Boban nights, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a Boban night. Like, they have Powell back, they have Kleba back, they have Cauley Stein there. Even if KP is out, I don't think it's going to be a Boban night unless he starts for some strange reason.
Yeah, how do you say his name? Kleba?
Yeah, Kleba.
Kleba. Okay. Next game here, guys. Portland against Philadelphia. Should be a good one here, I think. Hopefully you like it, Chris. Portland side, we have Derek Jones, Lillard, Little out for them. Starters, we have Simons, Gary Trent Jr., Derek Jones Jr., Rocco, and Cantor. Cantor, like you said, run the offense through Kenner is the most likely scenario here today. Do you know what the spread is for this one? I'm just wondering if it's supposed to stay close at all. Is it going to shoot out with a blowout, or what's the prediction here from Vegas?
10-point spread.
10-point spread, so not quite a blowout.
I mean, it's pretty high. Portland always seems to get blown out, so that's my concern. But yeah, on this Blazers side, this is where we got our value. I also love Cantor today. We had some chat that maybe he doesn't get a boost with Dame out, but he gets a 6.7% usage upgrade here with their guys missing. We have to remember that Derek Jones Jr. is out as well, Nurk, Collins, Nasir Little, and obviously CJ. So Trent and Cantor get the biggest bumps here for the Blazers. Gary Trent, he's 6'3" on FanDuel. That's a little too expensive for me. He's one of those guys that I actually think would like his role, or not his role, but I think he would play worse with Dame out just because Dame draws in so much of the defense.
Yeah.
And then kicks it to Trent for like open threes. So I think I don't love Trent here in this spot. I just think he's too expensive, way too expensive for this role. So the main guys I have interest in here are Rodney Hood. On FanDuel, he's 4K. On DK, he's 3.7. So I love that price tag. He gets a 4% usage upgrade here without their guys playing. So I think we could take advantage of Rodney Hood here. Yeah, as you see, he has the 6.5x point per dollar. So yeah, very good play there. Great value on Rodney Hood. I love him. And then we have Melo as well, 4.6 on FanDuel, 4.9 on DK. Really good play there as well. I love him on both sites, both formats. He also gets a bump here. So yeah, I'm good with Melo. He should be chucking here in the spot. If it stays close, it's probably going to have to do with a lot of Melo. So love him here. Cantor is another guy that's popping a lot, 7K on both sites. Everything here looks good for him. Like if you look at his player props, everything's juiced on the over. usage rate just goes way up without Dame. So I like Cantor a lot in this spot. I think he fits at center. Don't have other great center plays. Embiid is the only guy, but obviously the Sixers are on the back end of a back-to-back. I don't really love playing Embiid when they're on a back-to-back, just because his minutes could be reduced. So I like Cantor a lot in this spot. And then Anthony Simons is kind of the tricky guy here. He had the hamstring issue last game, so he only played 13 minutes. If he starts, he might be a good play, but that hamstring kind of worries me. Obviously, they said they restricted him with the injury last time, so I don't know about Anthony Simons. Like, if he was healthy, we would lock him in, but I'm not sure. I think most of my interest comes from Hood, Melo, and Cantor here on the Blazers.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I accidentally said Jones Jr. was starting there. I had Simons, Trent, Covington, Cantor. Who's the small forward? Is that going to be Melo there?
Yeah, it could be Melo. Hood. Did you say Hood?
No.
Yeah, probably Melo or Hood.
Did you mention Harry Giles? Because I see him at 6x value on DraftKings. Any interest there at all? 100 over the minimum?
No, I didn't mention him, but I'm definitely fine with him in tournaments. I think Trigger said that he's in a sneaky spot here. So yeah, if Cantor gets into quick foul trouble, Giles will be the guy off the bench. Obviously, Giles is really good fantasy point per minute, so definitely have no problems with Giles in tournaments.
Yep. On the Golden State game, Trigger mentioned Damian Lee, the god. He says he's scrappy. Any love for Damian Lee at all?
No, I hate that guy.
Hate that guy. Okay. Trigger's always been a fan of him. Drexel boys stand up. Jin says, what lineup do you think is the best to cash in?
What lineup do I think is the best to cash in?
Yeah. The highest optimal?
Yeah, I mean, if you're just looking for one lineup, you could usually run the optimal and have success with that.
Yeah. Trust the projections. They're quite good. I always say this now. I'm not sure if Chris is going to tell me to stop saying this at some point, but most nights, the top optimal we get for both FanDuel DraftKings, it seems to be like 9 out of 10 nights, 8 out of 10 nights, something crazy like that. Like, it's what the high stakes sharks do, professional players. So definitely super sharp projections. So definitely optimal is a good one to start building from and just considering playing. Yeah, let's go do the other half here. Philadelphia. Over there we have Terrence Ferguson, Mike Scott out for them. Ben Simmons, probable, and Shake Milton is playing for them. Starters we have right now Simmons, Seth Curry, Danny Green, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid. Weaver likes to call him Joe. Have you heard that one before, Cuz?
Yes, his teammates call him Joe.
Okay. Yeah, because your boy Brandon was giving Weaver some, I don't know if we're safe for work, so I can't say, but giving him some shit for that one. I think that's okay. That's if we break some safe for work.
I think it's a Philly thing. Like if you have a team in your city, you know some of like the nicknames for the guys a little better. But yeah, I've definitely heard his teammates call him Joe in interviews.
Yeah. But yeah, other than Joe versus Joel, Chris, got the name out of the way, got that clarified. Who do you like on the Sixers today? What's going on with Simmons? Why is he probable today?
I think he has the calf issue, but he's probable, like you said, so no concerns there.
Actually, I see right knee.
Right knee, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I have no interest in the Sixers other than Embiid. Embiid in tournaments, I'm okay with that. But yeah, I don't really want to play anyone here. Obviously, there's blowout concern. Probably just Embiid in tournaments.
Yep. Let's get into the next one. Houston against Memphis over here.
I think we got some questions. So Brent said blowout concern if they could sit Melo early. If so, I mean, I still think Melo, even in a blowout, he would play like 24, 26 minutes, and he's going to be chucking. So I think for his price tag, I have no concerns with the blowout if there is one. Trigger says still waiting for Trey to get that 36 assist game in the Outdoor Classic.
Yeah, we need that Outdoor Classic. That'd be nice. Where would they play it, Chris?
On the Battleship.
Battleship? No, leave that for the college.
Maybe Rucker.
Rucker would be cool.
Dykeman. Something like that. I don't know.
Make them play in the snow next to the Winter Classic for NHL. I bet you some players would sit that if they had like outdoors. Some players would definitely sit. Like I don't know, like Kawhi would sit. He'd be like, oh, like there's added risk from the like humidity difference from playing outdoors. Like I might pull something, so they're gonna sit him.
That guy won you a chip. You gotta talk nice about him.
No, but
I like
like
this from Hasty. Hasty says Embiid. I really like this take. He says Embiid was the best player on his Kansas squad. Liked him more in college. Fan of skinny Embiid for sure. Yeah. So when he came into the league, like Embiid was just crushing. Like he was skinnier as well then. He was blocking like any shot that came into his radius. Like the guy was just crazy fantasy wise. He was playing like 20 minutes. Obviously, he was on the restrictions, but he was getting like 40, 50 fantasy points every game. Now he's like bigger, more dominant, but I'm a fan of the skinny Embiid as well.
do you think he could be better skinny Embiid in the NBA?
Well, I think he's more dominant when he's bigger, but I think he was more fun to watch for me when he was skinny. Not
Yeah,
skinny, but like more
smaller.
slender, more cut.
Yeah, like the Boucher body there.
No.
Brent says Goot P Gootip always cashing. Love to see that. Hopefully not too many of the same contests. I'm kidding. But yeah, FanDuel's pretty good. I started playing some cash recently. Was only doing GPP at the start of the season, but I like cash as well. Trigger says Shake Milton 3-9. He'll get run in a blowout.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I think yesterday he got hurt. Like he had a hyperextended knee, so I don't know if they want to run him out too much. But yeah, that's my only concern with that. Like maybe they want to play it safe.
Yeah. Hasty says Chris played at the Rucker once. How'd you do, Chris?
I definitely did not play at the Rucker.
Okay. Rucker Park. Yeah, Trigger says this. He was Boucher he was Boucher with the messed up hairline. Yeah. Hasty agrees with that skinny Embiid take there. Thomas Bay says cash games are the best. What do you make of that, Chris?
He's been crushing recently. Like looking at his success posts, he's had solid construction with his lineups.
Yeah.
He's not playing random guys anymore. He's playing like good plays. Like he played Luka yesterday.
Yeah.
Luka was pretty low owned, but he was definitely in a good spot. So Tom's definitely improving here. Love to see it.
Thomas Bay is a good friend. What can I say? Like when he first started playing, he was some crazy lineups there. Like he was playing cash and he was going up against the pros. Didn't take advantage of the like experienced players excluded contests. Had like tournament plays that no one would ever pick, like 1% guys, 0.1% guys. But definitely a lot better. His lineups look a lot better ever since he started playing DFS a bit more. Yeah, that's good to see that. You're right about that one. He also learned how to crop his success, so that's a big one there. I think that's the biggest W, the crop feature. Not as intuitive on the Samsung phones as it is on like iPhone.
Apple. Yeah, you're an Apple guy now, huh?
No, I'm not. I like my Pixel phone, but I mean the Google Pixel is definitely a better experience than the Samsung. But yeah, next game here, Houston Rockets against Memphis Grizzlies. Houston side first. David Nwaba questionable. John Wall probable. Victor Oladipo is out for them, so should be a good bump for Wall, I think, if he plays. Definitely if he plays some more minutes. Not sure about his minutes. I think we've been talking about his minutes there. They're kind of up, kind of down. Not where we want them to be at. But yeah, starters for the Rockets, we have John Wall, Eric Gordon, Tate, Tucker, and Wood. Let's just talk about Wall first, Chris. 7-5 here today on FanDuel. I think 6-9 on DraftKings. No Oladipo here. Is it just minutes dependent for him if we have a lot of interest on him today?
I mean, on DraftKings, he's an easy lock. He's just way too cheap there. On FanDuel, it's a little harder to get to him. He's 7-5, and obviously, like you said, there's minute concerns. But with no Oladipo, Wall just becomes a great play. My current build has Luka and Curry on FanDuel, so I don't think we need Wall there. But on DK, I think he's a lock for 6.9K. Just super easy play there. No Oladipo, like I said, so I like that a lot.
Yep.
Christian Wood is another guy who I like a lot.
By the way, sorry.
Who?
Zingas?
Porzingis, he's in?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, go on. You just mentioned
thoughts?
Wall after Wall.
Yeah, Wall. I said Wall is good. And then Christian Wood is the other guy here. Probably the only other guy of interest in. Maybe Eric Gordon. I'll go over Eric Gordon first. He's a point guard now on FanDuel. That kind of hurts him. He's not as much in play anymore just because I think we spend up here. But 5-4 for Eric Gordon. Definitely don't mind that in tournaments or cash games if you want to get a little different. But yeah, I don't think he's as like at point guard. I don't think he's in as good of a spot as he was yesterday. Um, and then Christian Wood, the other guy I wanted to mention, he's been playing like less minutes recently. I think he played like 24, 22 yesterday. So maybe they were kind of holding him back. So because they're on the back end of, or they were on the front end of a back to back. So I don't know, but I really like Christian Wood today. I don't think he's going to be too popular. I think he's a really good tournament play today here on both sites, really. On DraftKings, he's 8-8. On FanDuel, he's 8-9. So I don't think too many people spend up there, but I really like him in tournaments. He's probably my favorite tournament play of the slate. Yeah, but that pretty much does it here for the Rockets.
Was it a close game yesterday for the Rockets against who they played?
No, it's
Okay,
a big blowout.
it was a blowout.
Yeah, big one.
Yeah, so maybe that's probably why they didn't play much. No need, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, let's get into Memphis side. Over there we have Killian Tilly, Jonas Valanciunas, Grayson Allen, and Sean McDermott, football guy there. They're all out for them. Starters, we have Ja Morant, Dylan Brooks, Kyle Anderson, Brandon Clark, and Tillman. Who do you like on Memphis today, Chris, against the Rockets?
Yeah, so I don't really have too much interest in this game. Maybe in tournaments, but definitely not in cash games. No one here on the Memphis side. I think I said it last time, like, or sorry, not I said I don't have interest in this game. I meant I don't have interest in this team with the Grizzlies. Like it's a tight spread here, decent over under, but they've been playing like two lines. I said this last time. They've been doing hockey line changes, so they've had a really big rotation. Yeah, I don't love these guys, but Ja Morant probably the only guy in tournaments. 7-4 on FanDuel. Really like that price tag. 7-6 on DK as well. If you want to go there in tournaments, you'll get him low owned. So definitely have no problems with him. One other guy I'll mention, Brandon Clark on FanDuel and DraftKings. 6-4 on FanDuel, 6K on DK. Tournament only for me, but I do have some interest in him here in this spot. Yeah, no one else here really.
Yep. Got some comments here. Mike, Shark Hunt Week. Yeah, Billy Kid hunting all the sharks here. Thomas Bay says phone is fine. Samsung phone is fine. Henry's asking why are some of the ownerships missing?
I'm not sure. I'll check that out afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes we just have some issues mapping out the players and just the slate together, but it's just like a lot of data that we have to kind of put together. So sometimes we have those issues, but we'll look at that, fix that up. I don't think we've had that happen this season that I remember, but yeah, sometimes it happens. But yeah, you can probably get a good idea of the ownerships if you just build like the default construction with no changes at all. Maybe build like 50 lineups and then go to the players card here on the left, and then sort of see what percentage of each player the optimizer gives you. That should give you a fairly good idea of the ownerships there. It's pretty I think accurate with that. Little differences there, but yeah, that's if they're missing, that's a good way to do it. What else do we have here? Got to get the iPhone, Garry from Trigger. Google Pixel is like a Telegram compared to the iPhone. What do you make of that one, Chris?
Yeah, I'm definitely with Trigger on that.
I don't know. I think it's the opposite. I think iPhone is the Telegram there, just because it's more expensive. I mean, like you're paying more money and you get a phone that you can do less things on. Like, I don't know. I feel like the iPhone's the real Telegram, but that's just me. Yeah, next game here, Denver against the Lakers. Should be a good game here, Chris. What's the spread before I get into it?
It's 5 points. The over under is 216, so it's not a great game DFS wise, but definitely a good game to watch.
Yeah. Got some comments here. I'll get into that after we do this game here. Finish up the slate overview. Denver first. Monte Morris. We have him starting here. Greg Whittington out for them. Gary Harris out, and Dozier out for them as well. Starters, we have Jamal Murray, Morris, Barton, Millsap, and Jokic. Actually, just got some news as well. Trae Young is out, Chris, today. So I guess we'll go over that as well after we do this game. When we get into the core locks, we can just touch on that as well. But yeah, on this Denver side here, who do you like?
Well, I mean, I predicted it. You can call me Nostradamus here. Just too sharp with that prediction. Looking at the spread,
You just go with Vegas.
yeah. I'm just kidding. But yeah, on the Nuggets here, I really don't have interest in anyone. It's a tough matchup. One guy, I guess, in tournaments, obviously always have interest in him, Nikola Jokic. But that's the only guy. Tough matchup against the Lakers. I think we can just focus on the other games and try to take advantage of those instead of going for this low over-under game. Like maybe this game actually goes over-owned because it's the big marquee matchup, national TV game, obviously on TNT. So maybe it goes a little over-owned. I'm probably not going to play anyone here.
I think that's more of like a casual DFS player mistake that we're taking advantage of there.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Let's go over LA then. Over there we have Anthony Davis, LeBron James, probable, not questionable today, so I like to see that. They're probable. Dudley out for them still. Kostas Antetokounmpo out for them. Starters we have Dennis Schroeder, Caldwell Pope, James Davis, and Gasol. I guess you don't like this game too much, but if there's anyone on the Lakers here that you'd have interest in tournaments, is there anyone like that?
Maybe Anthony Davis on FanDuel 10-3, on DK 9-7. I like him over LeBron here just because of the price tags. He's cheaper than LeBron. So he's my tournament guy on the Lakers. LeBron, like I'm okay with it, but I don't think we need it today.
Okay. I guess that's it for this game. We can touch back on the Atlanta news there with Trae out. Just got called out for mentioning Kostas. I'm a believer every guy on the squad counts. Doesn't matter what night it is, who it is, everyone on the team counts. So that's just me. It's a team game. But yeah, we got some comments here I want to touch on. Chris, your boy Brandon says, I do look down on people who don't have iPhones. I mean, I don't really...
I got the iPhone.
Huh?
I got the iPhone here, so he can't look down on me.
I mean, you pay like $2,000 for your phone. Like a Pixel's half the price as that. That's like looking down on someone who doesn't have like a nice car. Like you drive like a Civic or something, and you look down on people who drive Civics. Like it's just a car. I mean, it's just a phone. Like you can do everything you can do on the iPhone on the Pixel. Trigger says Google Pixel is about as useful as a fax machine. I mean, the fax machine was a game changer. I'm sure Hasty remembers the days of the fax machine. Definitely a game changer there. But I don't know, guys. Like, you guys just buy into the marketing too much of the iPhone. Gotta defend it here. Android's the way to go. Definitely more you can do there. There's also a reason why I think Android's like the biggest market share in the world over iPhone. So globally, Android is winning the battle there. But yeah, sports.
I like this. Trigger says, Civic about as useful as a bike.
There you go. Like if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But yeah, Sports Simmer says 20 out of 30 likes. Yeah, so we'll do a giveaway, guys, before we do the Atlanta game. I'll just highlight this again. At 30 likes, we'll do a giveaway for the optimizer that we've been using. Includes all the projections, ownership, fantasy point projections, everything you see here that we use every single show. So you got access to that. Every single main sport that on FanDuel and DraftKings, even some of the fringe sports, we have them. Esports, League of Legends, we have all of that. Football this weekend, we have that. College, we have that as well. So yeah, if we get 30 likes, we'll do a giveaway of that. But if you don't want to wait for the giveaway, you just want to try it out yourself right away, you can just go to dfscrunch.com. Every single new member automatically gets a 3-day free trial applied. No coupon code or anything required. So definitely take advantage of that if you have not tried us out yet. I think today's a good slate to do it on. Every slate's a good one to do it on. But yeah, lots of guys here doing well, as you guys have seen. And definitely a lot of knowledge here. Great community, good members here. Only knack on the community here is they just hate the Android. But I mean, what can you do? But yeah, let's circle back to the Atlanta game, Chris. So Trae Young is out here. I mentioned Kevin Huerter before being like a double lock if Trae Young is out. Price tag on DraftKings is a bit more. It's like 1,000 more, I believe. But let's just go over this game here. With Trae out, who do you like?
Yeah, so Rondo becomes an easy play. Herder becomes an easy play. Reddish is someone who's kind of interesting. He's 4.7 on DK, 4.6 on FanDuel, so we might play him as well. I definitely prefer Herder over Reddish, but maybe both. The bigs here, like Collins and Capella, it doesn't really change anything for me. Mostly just the three guys I mentioned, so Rondo, Herder, and Reddish. We still have to see who's starting. Like maybe they'll start Goodwin for some reason, but in the past few games, we've had Rondo start for Trae Young anytime he's missed. So yeah, I think Rondo here is in a really good spot, especially on DK. He's only 400 over the minimum, so yeah, a ton of interest in these guys. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you said this news here would flip the slate on its head. So do you think that's a good thing here or not? Like, do you like this slate more with Trae Young being out?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'll see how projections update. Like, it's definitely going to be chalky. We have a bunch of guys out, so lots of people land on the same building. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Hasty says I can fax all day, boys. Fax is the way to go, guys. Brandon says, can I send a message? Can I send iMessages with the Pixel? I mean, guys, come on. It's ridiculous that like the feature of the iPhone is an exclusive messaging app. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, why would you want that? I think that's a stupid feature. Isho says, "What are you, a broke boy?"
I don't think it's a stupid feature, but I don't think it's something that should sell you on the iPhone. Like
that's what most people do, though. I think that's the thing for a lot of people. It's like the FOMO from the iMessage. But yeah, that's why I think it's kind of dumb to have like a closed app and people buying for that. Like, I think that's stupid. It's definitely nice to use a app that you can use like on your Windows, on your Mac, on anything. Like, I like that. I don't like it when it's only on one. But yeah, broke boy. That's why I don't have an iPhone.
At the same time, like it works. Like, it's so smart. Like, Brandon probably has friends with iPhones, and now he has to get an iPhone just so he could be a part of the iMessage stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, they get you with their hefty price tag, premium, and like all that stuff. Like, it's definitely good for them. That's why I don't like it that much.
We should probably start a phone review channel, something like that. we could do some live streams.
Yeah, we can do that. Stadia says, I'm part of the Pixel crew. Shout out to Stadia. Pixel's the way to go. Android's the way to go. Wall or Curry from Jaden, Chris?
Depends on the site. On FanDuel, I'll say Curry. On DraftKings, I'll say Wall. Obviously, price is in consideration. If it was just 1-for-1, it's definitely Curry.
Yep. Waitula Jit says, I got my Yuma Digi Bison for $150. I thought he was talking. I looked it up. I thought he was talking about like some sort of like bison, like instead of like the car, instead of the bike, he had like a bison that he was using to get around to places. But it's actually an Android phone, I think. Some sort of Android phone that's like for like super resistant to like.
Yeah, can you look it up on the stream if we want to take a look? They have a nice landing page.
Yeah, it's like a everything resistant phone. I mean, I don't know. What?
This phone, everything, it's resistant to everything.
Yeah, it is. Like, it's like lightning proof, waterproof, dust proof, everything proof.
Might need to get Thomas on this phone. It seems like something he would like. He was a fan of the Huawei before.
Yeah, no ingress of dust permitted, guys. No permitted dust. Yeah, I mean, the cool thing with Android, it's like you can make any type of phone. So it's like you can get whatever you want. But when you have iPhone, it's just like one and you pay the same price. Kind of ridiculous. But yeah, back to basketball, guys. What's so
Brandon
funny?
says, picking up chicks proof. So if they see you with that phone, they'll turn away.
I mean, if you gotta go to your phone to pick up chicks, like you gotta wave around your phone. I don't know. Like, I think there's
I like that one though.
yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Royce will try to sit on Collins if he plays face up from Hasty.
Royce will try to. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the news affects Collins too much. Maybe a little bit, but the problem with him is he plays with Capella, eats into his rebounds. So I don't know. It might bump him up a little bit, but I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna pop too much.
Yeah. Brent says not easy plays. Can't forget the good plays before trade news came out. Ordered news doesn't make these plays better than the other value plays for sure.
Yeah,
Good
but
take there.
you have to prioritize them. That's the thing. Like I would rather play a cheap Rondo than an expensive Steph Curry. Like
Yeah.
Rondo's better point per dollar, so
Yeah.
you have to look at it from a point per dollar aspect. I think.
Yeah, definitely will be easier once our projections update completely. So it does that automatically. So definitely that'll help. But yeah, good takes there. Good reminder. Brent says Toscano, Anderson, and Drake confirmed starting. Yep. KJ says, do you think Barton's a good play tonight?
Do I think Barton's a good play tonight? You'll get him super low owned. Let me just check out his price. I said I wasn't too interested in that game, but 5.2 now, so his price went up on FanDuel. On DK, he's 5.2 as well. Obviously, Harris is out, so that helps him a bit, but I don't think we need it in cash games for sure, but in tournaments, I don't mind it, yeah.
I also missed this one. Alex Alejandro says, hi, Chris/Garry. What's up, Alex?
What's up?
Trigger says, I messaged like the premium Discord and Gary is just stuck in the YouTube chat. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Like, I don't know. Like, I've had both phones. Some people probably have only had iPhone. You shouldn't spend too much time on your phone anyway. But yeah, best player under 11K that's not Luka, Chris.
Best player under 11K that's not Luka.
Yeah.
For cash, I'll say Curry. For tournaments, let's say Christian Wood.
Yeah.
Obviously, you'll be able to spend up elsewhere. But yeah, I like those guys.
Okay. Cantor or Embiid, I think. Did we do that one or no?
Cantor, Embiid.
Yeah, Jaden asked that. I don't know if I got
What's
that.
the question?
It's just Cantor or Embiid.
I'll say Cantor, construction and cash games, and then Embiid construction and tournaments, just because I think Cantor is going to be much more popular.
Yeah, some good phone chat here for sure, guys. Barton or Oubre from KJ?
Oubre.
Okay, Brent saying Rondo, Herter, Reddish, Collins, Capella confirmed for the Hawks starters. Brandon says, what happens when you whip that thing out to get their number?
Yeah, you gotta kind of turn away.
I don't think so. Like if you whip it out, like think about this. You whip it out and like lightning strikes you and hits you and you have an iPhone. You can't get the number. You whip out the Bison, lightning hits your phone, you're totally safe. You look like a badass and your phone still works.
Bison. How do you say the name of the Bison? What's the first part? Umadigi?
Umidigi. But yeah, also like if you're in the desert, there's like a sandstorm, like your iPhone's totally screwed there. So you have more options with where you can pick up chicks with the Bison, because you can do it in the desert, you can get hit by lightning, you can do it underwater, scuba diving.
KJ brings up a good point. He says your phone is safe, not you.
I feel like the phone would protect you. The Bison phone would protect you.
Trigger says, I lost all nerve function in my body, but thank God my phone is fully intact. That's you.
Okay. Let's get on with it. Let's do core plays, Chris. FanDuel, first one. Who do you have?
Can we actually do the other part first? I think it makes more sense if we go through the games and then do the favorite plays first, and then we'll go through the lineups after.
Wait, you want to do what? Which one, sorry?
Where we go favorite play, favorite value, and tournament play. Let's do that first.
So who's your favorite overall play today, FanDuel?
I'll say Luka Doncic.
Okay. Value play overall, FanDuel. Who do you have?
Kevin Herter. easy play without Trae Young. I think he gets the biggest boost here. So yeah, Kevin Huerter.
Okay, and then tournament play of the day. Who do you have?
Christian Wood. Trigger brought it up as well earlier. He said that people will be scared because or they'll look at his game log and be scared, but he's been in blowouts recently. I really like Christian Wood in tournaments here.
Okay, same thing. DraftKings, Chris. First one, favorite play overall. Who do you have?
Favorite play overall, I'll go Luka here as well. It's between Luka and Steph, but I'll say Luka.
Okay, and then value play. Who do you have?
Value play, let's go with either Rodney Hood or I'll say Rajon Rondo here.
Rajon. And then tournament play. Who do you have?
I kind of want to say Wood here as well. Just keep it simple. I think Wood's my favorite tournament play on the slate and on both sites.
Yeah, keep it simple. I like that one. Okay, those are the three there. I want
to bring this up. Brandon said, I think I like Portland guys more than Atlanta, probably for value. I kind of feel the same way. Like we have Hood here for 3.7 on DK. Really like that price tag. On Atlanta, we have Herter. I think Atlanta is better value on FanDuel, guys like Herter, but I think I like Portland in general more, just like Brandon.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do core plays then. Let's see if there's any chat. I think we got some more phone chat. We'll leave the phone chat for today. Maybe bring it over to the Discord.
Let's go through some of this chat first before we get into the core and stuff.
Okay, you can go through it, Chris.
Okay. Sedio Wizzy says, yeah, Umidigi sounds sketchy as hell. Can't even lie. Definitely agree there. John Cotter, I like this message. He says, let's go. I watched on delay, so can't chat up, but you guys have been great. Yeah, thanks.
Appreciate that.
Well, yeah, you said that. He says, love how you guys take a stance on guys. Other widely known sites used to be so good, but now if you listen to them, they tell you to play everyone. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I've definitely listened to my fair share of shows before. Like a few years ago, I used to listen to a lot of RG, and then even Run Pure. But I like Run Pure, I like the guys there. But yeah, definitely don't like when people say they like everyone. That's why I try to take a stance. And if I don't like a team, I'll skip them for the most part. But yeah, definitely appreciate having you here. Trigger says, actually, I don't want to read that one. Mike says, what happens if she whips out a bison with your iPhone chick picked? Oh my god.
You don't want to know what happens when two bison phones get whipped out.
Yeah, that I don't know.
There's a special feature, like, the iPhones have the exclusive iMessage. You don't want to know what the exclusive bison feature is, guys.
Oh my god.
Justin's gunning for my job. He's like, move on, Gary. Just stop. Moving on. Gary, YouTube trash chat.
Okay. I guess we can get into the core here.
Yeah. We can do core phone plays another day. Yeah, let's do FanDuel, Chris. Core play here. Just another reminder, guys. 30 likes, we'll do the giveaway for the optimizer that we're using. So let's get to that. Every 5 likes after, we'll do another one. Yeah, first core play, Chris. FanDuel. Who do you have?
I gotta go with my Herter bias. He's just too cheap here, 4.5K. Definitely my favorite shooting guard on the slate. I love Herter in this spot.
Yeah. Okay, second one, Chris. Who do you have?
I like Carmelo Anthony here. Small forward, 4'6". He should take a ton of shots here. I think he's the primary guy who benefits from Dame being out, so I love Melo here.
Okay. Got Melo, got Kevin Huerter. Third one, who do you have?
I kind of want to go with one of these point guards, Luka or Steph, but there's 3 or 4 that are viable, so I won't go to point guard. Let's go with KP at power forward. I like that a lot. 7.5K.
Zingas. Okay. Is there a fourth lock today for you?
Yeah, I'll go with Enes Kanter at center. 7K. I think he's also way too cheap. Yeah, I like that a lot. Thomas says, why not have both Steph and Luka? Yeah, definitely don't mind that as a build, but I don't want to lock them in just because we also have John Wall there. We have Rajon Rondo, obviously. I think Rondo's a better play on DK, but we have other guys who are viable there. That's why I don't want to lock anyone.
Yep. And I'll just say this again, but as you guys can see, if you haven't used our optimizer, projections, ownerships, they all update in the background for you automatically as news comes out. So you can see there's quite a lot of updates here. So definitely really cool. Like we're getting some Herder updates just now from the Trae Young news being out. We got Reddish increased here. Collins increased, Rondo increased. So definitely really awesome. Makes your job a lot easier. But yeah, let's hit build here. 4 guys locked.
Ben Simmons is out.
We get. Oh, really? Wow.
Yes, really. Let me just take him out here.
Okay. But yeah, even Simmons news, guys, it'll update leading up to lock. Other players on the team projections will update as well. So definitely, yeah, it just makes it really easy, guys. Like even if you don't know the sport, it does the same thing for every single sport. So that's really cool. Yeah, like I play other sports I don't know about, like NHL, college basketball, football. I don't know those sports. Baseball, I don't know them, but I know how to work the optimizer and still have good success there. So don't think that you have to know the sport like in and out to have success here. Chris is gonna update it. Let's see if we got some chat here.
So do we know who's starting for the Sixers? I haven't seen anything.
I don't see that yet.
Yeah, so we might actually want to play Embiid now. So we can unlock Cantor here actually.
Okay. Take out lock Embiid or no?
No, definitely not. But we can go the Sixers for now and change their projections manually.
Yeah, this is just a disclaimer. You don't have to do this normally. We're just doing it because we're on the show now and we just want to update them right away to what we think they'll be. But obviously, give it a few minutes and then they'll update on their own. So you don't have to do this yourself. But yeah, Simmons will put him at 0 now. Embiid, what do you put him at? 54?
No, not 54. I just want to run the NBA Wowie real quick. I want to see who gets the biggest bumps here.
Okay. Trigger says my girl got me a bison for Valentine's Day. Bison, yeah, it's good stuff there. Bison jerky is also pretty good if you've never had that. Try that out, bison jerky. Thomas Bay, T-Bay says, why not have both Steph and Luka? What do you think of both Steph and Luka, Chris?
Yeah, I already responded to that.
Okay.
So we can bump up Embiid here. Let's put him at like 52.5. See what that does. He gets a 7% usage rate increase with Simmons out, so that's pretty big. He's only 10-2 on FanDuel. Let's actually put him at 53.5.
Okay, that's what I almost had, 54. What about Toby?
He gets a 3% usage increase. Let's put him at. Let me just see what he gets point per minute here. He gets 1.17 now. We can put him at like 38. He's not going to pop. He's 7.9 here on FanDuel, so too expensive. Seth Curry, someone who's kind of interesting here now. We could put him at like 24. It might be a little bit high, but I don't think he's going to pop anyways, just because we have Kevin Herter.
Put 23.
And then Shake Milton, he's probably going to start for Ben Simmons. I'm assuming he gets the second biggest usage bump here. We can put him at 25. Yeah, I think that's fair. Maybe projections will put him higher.
Yeah.
Let me just take a look.
Trigger says it will most likely be Maxey, Curry, Green, Tobias, and Embiid, Chris.
You think so? Trigger thinks Maxey will start instead of Shake Milton.
Yeah, that's what he says.
I think Embiid, we might have put him a little too high. Let's put him at 52.5.
Okay.
I honestly think that Milton will start here, so maybe we should bump him up more.
28.5.
If he's starting, we're gonna assume he's starting here, so let's put him at like 29. Just becomes a really good play here. I'm not sure if he's gonna pop just because we have so many plays at point guard, but let's build. Let's take a look here.
Okay. KJ said had the exact same lineup as one. Might look different now.
Yeah, definitely gonna look. Actually, I don't know about definitely, but yeah,
well, Embiid.
So Shake Milton here pops a lot. Embiid as well. Yeah, so let me just look through these real quick before I kind of make a decision. So I kind of like the third one. So between the first three here, the difference is the shooting guard. So Richardson versus Clarkson versus Reddish. Um, we can probably unlock. Let's unlock our guys since we made so many projection updates. Let's unlock these guys and see what we get instead.
Which one? Sorry.
All of
Herder,
them.
all of them? Okay. Don't need to make any changes for FanDuel to be compliant, right?
Nope. We made projection changes anyways. So
Yeah. Let's see what we got.
yeah. So it's the same here.
Thanks to Rondo here.
Yeah, we got Rondo in that one. Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be one of these first three with Shake Milton. Assuming he's starting, obviously. If he's not starting, then we won't play him. But I think he started last time. I think maybe that was when Curry was out, actually. But yeah, we could just save these first three and go over them quickly.
Okay. Let me expand all.
Yeah, so like I said, we have this 1v1 at shooting guard, and then the rest of the lineup is Luka, Shake Milton. I like both those guys. Obviously, like I keep saying, assuming Shake is starting. Herder, we locked him in before. I still think he's a lock. Oubre, he's 5'3". The only concern I have with him is foul trouble, but without a bunch of their guys, without a bunch of their bigs, I think Oubre will probably play more of the four, more minutes for him. Carmelo, 4'6", really good play there. Porzingis 7'5". I really like that as well. Good matchup against the Warriors. John Collins, I was kind of saying he's not a great play, but he's 6'9" here on FanDuel, so definitely not a bad play. Yeah, I don't mind him here at all for 6.9K with no Trae Young. And then Embiid. Yeah, I like Embiid a lot as well without Simmons. Like I said, he gets a 7% usage bump without Simmons on the court. So we just have this 1v1 with Richardson, Clarkson, and Reddish. I think my favorite build here is the Reddish build, just because Trae Young is out. We get more exposure to the Hawks with Clarkson. Like Mitchell's playing now, so like he doesn't get too much of a bump. But Clarkson's probably my second favorite here. Then Richardson last. Not really a big Richardson guy anymore. So yeah, I think this third build is my favorite as of now.
Yeah, in the projections, we're getting more Shake Milton higher up than Maxey, so it seems like the projections think Milton will start here.
Yeah, I definitely think Milton starts as well.
Yeah. Let's see what else. I think
Still, KJ says still like Cantor. I think getting Steph and Luke can be a great duo depending on how close it is. Yeah, I definitely like that a lot. Yeah, you got a game stack. If it stays close as it's projected to, if it's tight, really good stuff there.
Yeah, Weaver, he's a Philadelphia guy. I just wanted to bring this up because he's a Philadelphia guy. He says, don't sleep on Furkan. Korkmaz.
Yeah, I mean,
Tournament play? What's his
yeah,
price?
obviously he's tournament only. He's probably minimum price on both sites.
3.7 FanDuel, 3.5. So 500 over minimum on DraftKings, 200 over minimum on FanDuel. Yeah, I'd say, I don't know, it could be an interesting tournament play there.
Yeah, game? And they're saying if it blows out, like he could play a ton. So yeah, if you think it blows out, definitely have a lot of interest in Korkmaz. But yeah, I won't play him in cash games. I don't think he's necessary with all these other guys that we have.
Yep.
Trigger's saying it's Maxey. Did we get word that it's Maxey? Am I missing something here?
I didn't see it yet, but we got word for Portland. We got Rodney Hood starting and Anthony starting.
So Trent at the point guard.
Trent, Hood, Covington, Anthony, and Cantor.
So that's good. Now we definitely don't have to play Anthony Simons.
Yep. Yeah, I got some Kirkman love here in the chat. Rondo loves Opto 5. I think that's the one with Rondo. Definitely the one with Rondo. Clement here says, see the channel growing. Good to see you here, Clement. C. Davis. in the Discord. Should we get into DraftKings then, Chris?
Yeah, we can get into DraftKings. Weaver
Uh,
says, I'm not getting Embiid in the optimal, I'm getting Cantor. Yeah, so projections haven't updated yet. We did it manually just for the show, just because the news just came out. So, yeah, that's why we're getting Cantor.
Yeah, some updating, but not all. Just gotta be patient. Slate locks in an hour today. Usually half an hour, I think, on Thursdays, but today it's 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern, so a little later today. Let's see if there's any other chat here on the game here.
You can reset those on FanDuel, by the way, Gary, just so your build isn't messed up later. The projections.
Yep, let's do that. Good call there. It was Maxi, Chris. I'm telling you, Trigger says that. Weaver seems to say that too. They're Philadelphia guys, so maybe they know.
Yeah, if it's Maxi, I'll have no interest in Shake, but I think it's going to be Shake.
Yeah. Justin says, who's in center?
Center today, I think it's either Cantor or Embiid.
Cantor and Embiid, okay.
Yes. Weaver says, but Shake was hurt, but was Shake hurt? Yeah, I kind of went over that. He had the knee injury yesterday. I think he hyperextended it, so maybe they'll try to be safe with him and start Maxi. But yeah, we'll have to see on that. I don't know yet.
Yeah, Weaver says GPP only blowout vibe, a lot of minutes. Ampher says I'll sleep on Ferk all night and enjoy it.
Yes,
Hasty,
I'm with you.
yeah, Hasty says League likes Maxi, hypes him up in the promos. Yep. Yeah, you answered the Weaver thing. Charlie Cole, always here, always says yo. What's up, Charlie? Good to see you here every day, like clockwork. Okay, let's do DraftKings, Chris. First score play, who do you have?
Let's go with Steph here. I like Steph a lot.
Okay.
Actually,
no.
Actually, yeah, I'm good with that. Let's go with Steph.
Yeah. We got Okongwu's out here. So we gotta readjust his PFP here, Chris. Yeah, he's out. But yeah, after Steph, Chris, who's number 2 for you?
Let's go with Rondo. Just a much better price tag here on DraftKings, so I like Rondo here.
Did you say no Steph? Because you said Steph, then you said actually.
No, I'm good with Steph.
Okay, keep him in there. Third one, who do you have?
Third one, let's go with Draymond Green. He's a better price tag here than on FanDuel, only 5.2K. Obviously, they're thin at center. Like, they're thin with their big, so I like Draymond here a lot.
Yeah, 6x value projection here, so good to see that. Fourth lock, who do you have?
Fourth lock, let's go with Luka. I think we can fit in Luka and Curry here. It's easier on DraftKings with Rondo being so cheap, with Hood cheap. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, is there a fifth lock or no?
No, that's it.
Okay. What do you think of the new optimizer, Chris? It's so fast now, like always the same speed, not having any hiccups leading up to lock. It's quite nice, no?
Definitely good stuff right there.
Yeah. I love it. Like, it's so fast now. Hopefully all the members have been enjoying that. I think we had some issues before. Completely changed how we do that. So I think it was like for a week now. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that. Yeah, definitely that was a big change. We've been testing it for a while. We didn't want to release it and then have some issues. So we had that ready. I don't know. It was ready for like a month, 2 months, but we were just testing it out. It's kind of a big change under the hood. But yeah, which ones do you like here, Chris?
So Ampher said this. We got the news that Simons is only going to play 20 minutes. He's popping up in the second build. I have no interest in Simons, so definitely not going to play that one. But I like the first one here. We could lock that one in. Yeah, let's also get the third one here.
Okay, let's go over that. Save lineups, expand all button. Yeah, this expand all button is actually kind of cool. You can do it on any page here. So that's pretty cool if you want to see all the stats. But yeah, let me highlight the differences here, Chris.
I think we should bump up Shake Milton a bit and rerun it. Yeah, he's only 3.8 here. I think he's the big guy here. We can also bump up Embiid a little. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't know. Like, do you think he's going to start, or should we just leave it unknown? If it's unknown, we could just leave him where he is. What do you think?
I think it's unknown. I mean, we got some guys here, Philadelphia fans. They're saying it's not Shake. Or no, sorry. They're saying it's Maxi, right? You think it's
So
Shake.
I guess we could just leave it at 24. What do we have Embiid at?
Let me check. But yeah, obviously, depending, we'll get the news before the game, before slate locks, right?
Yeah, I think it's the. No, we might not. That game locks 30 minutes after.
So then, if you want to take into account who's starting, Shake or Maxi, is that something you would? Is that something important to consider with your construction leading up to the first game's locking?
No, we have so much value today that it doesn't really matter today. Like if Shake ends up starting, I don't think it burns us if we're locked in. But at the same time, I think we'll have flexibility to swap.
Well, how about this? Shake's projection here, and then Maxi, like, we have Shake at 23, 24 almost, Maxi at 17, 18, both over 5x value there. So either way, like, are they both fine plays?
Yeah, they're definitely both in play. I like them both a lot. I'm trying to figure it out from a cash game standpoint. Definitely in tournaments you could play either of them. I would prefer Shake because I think he's starting. But if Maxi starts here for 3.2k, he becomes a great play.
And then just in terms of a blowout, like, which of these two do you think is better for blowouts? Doesn't matter for them, or is one of them a better blowout player? Like, if there's a blowout,
It's definitely Maxi.
Maxi for blowouts.
Definitely.
Definitely, yeah. So maybe that's something to consider. Definitely an interesting choice to make for tournaments. Probably make a group, have only one of them for GPP.
I don't know. I think they could play together. Like Shake plays the two sometimes. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that.
Okay. So leave that as is. Go back to these builds, Chris.
Yeah, our projection's updated for the most part, so yeah, we don't need to change anything.
Okay.
So yeah, with this DK build, we have Curry, we locked him in. Wiggins 6'5". I don't mind that. Hood, we have him in both as well, 3.7. I think that's nearly a lock. And then Rondo, we locked him. Draymond, we locked him. Luca, we locked him. So we have a 2v2. Yeah, Juan Toscano Anderson and Cantor versus Oubre and Melo. Let me just think here. I kind of like the first side here. I'm with the projections. Like we get Cantor. I was talking up Cantor a lot. He gets like a 7-8% usage increase without Dame. 7K, really fair price tag with him. The only concern is foul trouble, but I don't know. I'm not too concerned. It's not something I usually take into account.
Can I say something on that? What about, like, since Simmons is out today, more of the offense will run through Embiid, so maybe more opportunity for Cantor to rack up the fouls?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe. Definitely. Yeah, like I said, he gets this. Embiid also gets a 7% usage increase. So, yeah, if you think that's the case, then yeah, you don't have to play Cantor here. But I like the first side. I like Toscano Anderson as well. Oubre is one of those guys that's kind of inconsistent. I think we went over that at the start of the show. So, I don't know. I like the first side.
Yeah. Weaver, a Philadelphia fan here, guys. He says Maxi against the second team could be awesome. Yeah. Rondo says leaving 800 on the table for FanDuel cash viable. I don't like the players I could spend up on.
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely leave money on the table on a slate where we have so much value.
Yeah, like you can see our optimals here.
Yeah, let's get rid of the projections and let's rebuild here. Because we're in that build, we were assuming Shake is starting, but we don't know yet. So let's get rid of that.
Yeah. Simon's projection lowered with the minutes restriction. So yeah, super sharp stuff here. Good to see that. This is with it. Our old projections removed, Chris. I just wanted to look at the salary to see for Aiden. Like 300 left here. 800's quite. Do you think 800's a lot? I mean, it's not that bad, right?
No, like I said, it's fine. We have so much value on the slate that I'm fine with it.
Yeah, but you want to go over some FanDuel ones again?
Yeah, let's take a look at these first two. I think these first two are pretty interesting.
Okay. Got Steph, Jaw, Zingas, Collins, Joe, and Ennis.
Yeah, so this is the 3v3. Curry, Porzingis, Cantor versus Ja, Collins, Embiid. It really just depends on how high you are on Embiid. Like Ja, his minutes haven't been great recently. still projects very well, 37.5. Collins, I was mentioning, I don't love him, so I like the first side here. Honestly, I like Steph. I think he could beat Embiid straight up. Obviously, Embiid has some blowout concerns, but at the same time, he's in a smash spot against the Blazers. If they blow them out, it's going to be because of Embiid. So I don't know. I kind of like this first one as of now, but definitely could switch to Embiid as lock comes closer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely interesting there with the foul trouble, with Simmons being out, with Cantor also being the main guy on Portland today. Definitely very interesting slate there. Would you say it's still as chalky with the Trae Young news? Because before you were saying, oh, like if we get Trae Young out, like it's gonna be super chalky. Do you still think today's lineups are like very, very chalky? Everyone's gonna land the same place, or do you think there's a lot of kind of wiggle room here to kind of maybe make like a 1v1 difference or 2v2 difference?
I think on DK it was a lot more obvious. Like I really like that first build, but on FanDuel we still have like a 1 point projection gap here between the first two. Usually that means that it's pretty chalky and obvious, but I think with this, like I think this Cantor Embiid thing is a real decision. So I don't think there's going to be a super obvious build unless we get Shake starting. Then we'll probably have to play him, and that'll make things more chalky.
Yeah, Hasty's just bringing up the article that was written about you, Chris. He says, some Ivy League guy did a study on 50% of DFS winning lineups are more than 200 under max salary. I'll try to find it and post a link to the Discord. Neat stuff. Yeah, I think that's the one that you wrote. That's where you had the Nobel Prize hair and the sweater going that day. You're going to get your award for the thesis that you wrote there. Hasty also says being up to 1,000 under is pretty viable was the big takeaway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Cody says, what's the FanDuel core? Yeah, because we actually removed it all.
Yeah, we can. I'll say Herder. I had Herder in there before. I had Mello as well. And then I'll add Luca. I think 11-3 for Luca is very cheap. So yeah, I like those three for my core.
Yep. Yeah, so that's the core there. I guess I'll just leave that. Anything else to go over, Chris?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah. Got some chat there, Chris, for you from Trigger.
I'm definitely not an ominous being. I don't think so.
Jaden says, don't trust Cantor.
Don't trust. Yeah, I mean that's the decision. Like Weaver says, Embiid always smashes. So I think Weaver's definitely going to be on an Embiid team here. But yeah, I think it's a decision. I don't know yet.
Okay, so are we doing the giveaway today? What's the status there? 30 likes, 27. Not quite. I guess that's the first day we're not doing it. Should we give it a few minutes? Maybe we could get there.
I mean, yeah, we can give it a few minutes.
So 30 likes, guys. We'll do giveaway for a week to our optimizer, the thing we've been using to build. Also our Discord community. Usually it's 25 a week, 75 a month. So good giveaway there if we can get to 30 likes. If not, and you want to try it out, if you're a new member, you've never been with us before, you get 3 days free trial automatically applied. So definitely do that if you haven't. Every main sport, we got football coming up, we got UFC coming up, we got basketball coming up today, every day. We got soccer coming up on the weekend. What else do we have coming up? Golf, maybe?
Yeah, golf was yesterday.
League of Legends,
yeah,
Counter-Strike.
Trigger loves League of Legends. Counter-Strike, not really a DFS sport anymore, but yeah, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, CBB coming up too. Hasty has the CBB picks in Discord. If we need to kill time. Do we need to? I actually can't open them because I can't see it. You'd have to say them, but I think we have them in Discord today for anyone who's in there. Members, you can see them there. What are we at, Chris? Should we cut it off now? 27. It's not moving for me.
Yeah, we can just move on to tomorrow. We'll do it again tomorrow. Maybe we'll reach it, and then we've been giving away a ton, so 1 day break just to reset things, and then we'll be back at it tomorrow.
Yeah, we have been giving a lot away with it. It costs some money to operate. So, but actually with the new change we made, it's quite a bit better. So yeah, but yeah, we have been giving it away a few times. But yeah, we'll do it again tomorrow, like you said. Any closing remarks today from you, Chris?
I mean, yeah, keep an eye out for the projections to update even more. Obviously, as we get closer to the lock, Vegas lines move. You got sharp money coming in, so our projections update along with that. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good day. NHL locks in 20 minutes, so if anyone's playing NHL, there's that, and then NBA obviously in 50 minutes. So yeah, I'm excited to play both, and hopefully have a good day.
Yeah, are you maxing out the tournament today, NHL?
No, because I wouldn't have time to do it with this show. I'm
Got
just
it.
playing cash.
Got it. Yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. As always, appreciate all the chat. Appreciate the phone talk today, the Bison talk, the iPhone talk. It's good stuff. DFS talk as well, as always. Number one DFS talk. You guys enjoyed the video and you forgot to like it, do that. Also, make sure you're subscribed. Do the show every single day. Same format as we did today. Usually not as much phone talk, but we sometimes get some in. Usually it's more DFS oriented, so definitely subscribe, hit the bell button, hit all, so you can stay up to date with every single show that we do. And yeah, as Chris said, guys, good luck today. Projections will update leading to lock as they always do. Core plays will come out in our Discord as they always do. Questions, 2v2s, any of those questions will be answered in the Discord by Chris or me as they always are. And yeah, we'll see you guys all tomorrow, and thanks for tuning in today.